Creation, fall in the garden, Cain and Abel, the flood, Tower of Babel, unification of Upper and Lower Egypt by Pharaoh Menes, the Old Kingdom in Egypt, first intermediate period in Egypt, Minoan culture, call of Abram, God's covenant with Abraham, Hagar and Ishmael, Sodom and Gomorrah, birth and sacrifice of Isaac, the Middle Kingdom in Egypt, Joseph as a slave, the famine in Egypt, 12 tribes of Israel, second intermediate period in Egypt, Code of Hammurabi, Hyksos, invasion of Egypt, early New Kingdom in Egypt, Moses' birth, plagues in Egypt, the Exodus, Ten Commandments, Mycenaean culture, Amenhotep IV and monotheism, the reign of Tutankhamun, later New Kingdom in Egypt, Trojan War, Phoenician civilization in the alphabet, the Davidic kingdom, Solomon's reign, Israel divides into two kingdoms, Homer in Greek mythology, the Olympics, founding of Rome, Greece colonized, democracy begins, Israel and Judah fall, prophets of God, Roman Republic developed, the Persian Wars, Pericles and the Peloponnesian War, Greek philosophers, Nehemiah and the Jewish return, Alexander the Great conquers Egypt, architectural advances in Rome, Rome rises to world power, the reign of Julius Caesar, Egypt falls to Rome, the reign of Caesar Augustus, the birth of Christ, ministry of John the Baptist, ministry of Christ, crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension of Christ, Rome burns, Nero persecutes Christians, the destruction of Jerusalem, Pompey burns, split of the Roman Empire, Constantine and the Age of Milan, the First Council of Nicaea, St. Augustine converts to Christianity, barbarian invasion of Vikings, St. Jerome completes the Vulgate, the Council of Chalcedon, the end of the Western Roman Empire, St. Benedict of Monasticism, Justinian the Great, Muhammad and Islam, Charles Martel, Pippin the Short, and Charlemagne, Alfred the Great, out of the First and Holy Roman Empire, the East-West Schism, the feudal system, William the Conqueror, the Battle of Hastings, cathedrals in Europe, the Crusades, St. Francis of Assisi, Magna Carta, St. Thomas Aquinas, Marco Polo, the Hundred Years' War, the Black Death, and Joan of Arc, the Great Papal Schism, John Wycliffe and John Huss, Prince Henry the Navigator, the fall of Constantinople to Muhammad II, Gutenberg prints the Bible, the Renaissance, the Inquisition, Columbus sails to the New World, Martin Luther begins the Reformation, Magellan circumnavigates the Earth, Eric Zwingli and the Anabaptists, the Act of Supremacy, John Calvin and the Institutes, Cortez, De Soto de Leon, Cornwallis, Spanish explorers, the Council of Trent, John Locke, Scottish reformer, exploration northeast, cardiation, planning vote, Parliament, Raleigh settles Rhode, Jamestown, founding of Virginia, Mayflower lands at Plymouth, Pilgrims build Plymouth Colony, Massachusetts Bay Colony, home of the Puritans, Roger Williams, founder of Rhode Island, Salem Witch Trials, 13 colonies formed, the First Great Awakening, colonial trades with England, the French and Indian War, Parliament acts unjustly, the First Continental Congress seeks peace with Britain, the War for Independence begins, the British lose at Bunker Hill, America declares its independence, Washington commands a Continental Army, winter at Valley Forge, Yorktown, and the Treaty of Paris, the Constitutional Convention, America's founding fathers, Washington, our first president, the Louisiana Purchase from France, the Lewis and Clark Expedition, the Second Great Awakening, the War of 1812, the Missouri Compromise, the Monroe Doctrine, traveling the Erie Canal, Jacksonian democracy, the Cotton Gin establishes the South, slavery in the South, the Cherokee Trail of Tears, remember the Alamo, westward expansions, the War in Mexico, the 49ers and the California Gold Rush, opening the Oregon Territory, Lincoln, our 16th president, the War between the states, the Battle of Gettysburg, the great generals of the war between the states, completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, reconstructing the South, black leadership emerges in the South, the age of industry, the Battle of Little Bighorn, cowboys in the West, the Spanish-American War, a president named Teddy, immigration to America, white brothers and other inventors, the Great World War, the Roaring Twenties, the Great Depression, World War II, the biggest war, Cold War, Korea, Vietnam, the space race, modern